गिरी 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 मैं ऐसे गिरी वैसे गिरी वैसे गिरी वो फिर पड़ी
What's happening?
Fuck man, dude, we are out of topics to talk about. It took
No, the
us
thing
3
is,
weeks.
we didn't even try. We didn't even try this time.
No. We tried.
What? To think of a topic?
Yeah.
No, we didn't try to think of a topic.
Oh, I guess I tried.
I don't think it's hard to find topic. I think the format should be just telling stories. I don't know if you've recorded. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, cool. I think the format should just be telling stories.
The thing is, what happens is like we start on a story and then that story becomes like a thing in itself. But agar like we're talking about like food and then the tangential story becomes like something related to, I don't know, like trekking. You're like, fuck, oh wait, iske baare mein baat nahi kar sakte. Let's
Yeah,
so
it's like you're forcing to stay away from certain incidents.
Yeah,
You're forced to stay away, and that's not how it works. That's not how we usually talk. So that's not authentic.
Plus, us as like us as artists, it really hampers our creativity.
Okay. That's true.
Man.
It's not a false statement. That's actually true because
you know what? This was like a minor proud moment from the last week. So I was talking to someone, and they said that this person is watching one of your clips, the rickshaw clip. Now the thing about the rickshaw clip, the way it was said is like your rickshaw clip. So like it's like our thing, like our rickshaw clip.
Yeah. I had another of my friends actually. Like she sent me a screenshot of something someone said that, oh, these guys are so funny, and I was just like, I'm like,
what?
That's good, man. That's
hey, wo clip bhej mujhe.
It's not a clip, it's just like a screenshot.
Even better, uska printout leke ekdam mala wala pehna ke put it in the living room.
Yeah. And it was like, okay,
it'll just be like
that's a win right there, just because of that small statement.
Yeah, like someone would just say LOL, so funny. Like that is just like, holy shit, like we're funny. I don't think we're funny. We're like
yeah, we're just going with what happens, what comes out of our mouth, and that ends up being a bit pretty interesting.
I'm pretty sure like 90% of the people are like, kya baat kar rahe ho? Like they're like,
most
they have
people
no
would
idea.
be like that. Most people would be like that unless they, unless you're following the conversation, I guess, maybe. I don't know. And I think to get into the conversation needs like something relatable. And that something relatable turns into like, it's like you need something relatable for you to get invested, but once you're invested, like you're gonna be around, maybe.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Like I mean, we're asking a lot out of them, who most of them are like our friends and family.
Yeah.
They have to overcome the fact that it's us talking first and then focus on the content, which is at this point mediocre to begin with. I mean, that's like, it's like a hard homework assignment that they have to do.
Oh yeah. So this is, I think, the first time we're gonna like for us even we've probably, this is one of the first things we've been doing consistently. And yeah. And like we have to release, the reason we're doing this today is like Wednesday ko release karne ka hai. And this is like, this was actually stressing me. I'm like, okay, weekend aa gaya, weekend pe to milne nahi wala. Okay. I know, but still.
Come on.
I mean, even I was not in the headspace to do a podcast over the weekend, man. The weekend.
मैं है busy आदमी है मैं, पर इतना भी busy नहीं है.
But yeah, So you were just like, okay, you were like, कि अभी ठीक है करते हैं, अभी करना ही
Yeah,
चाहिए, आज ही करना चाहिए, otherwise
yeah.
stress is gonna
No,
come.
dude, the only two things I'm consistent about in life is taking vitamins and this. Like that's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, man, I got to start taking vitamins.
Vitamin D.
Yeah,
Rogan
that's
got
huge. Eh?
me. Rogan got me freaked out about vitamin D.
I feel like a lot of the decisions that you and I both take are very Rogan based.
Since 2000, since 2014, I think.
You've been
Uh,
watching him that long?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also just vitamins just feels like you're doing good for your body. It's like
Yeah.
you're not like you're eating chips. उसके मतलब vitamins लेके फिर chips खाएंगे, but
हाँ.
vitamin लिया है. That's like it sticks in your mind. You're like, okay, I'm a holistic human being.
And there's no it doesn't take a lot of effort to take.
Exactly.
It's
That's
just
that's yeah. We're basically lazy
like,
fucks, and we want to
see,
take the easy way out.
I don't go to the gym, but vitamins, like, yeah, that's a very tiny step that
Mhm.
you have to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, did you ever kind of jump on that bandwagon of post ninth, 10th standard working out craze
Yeah, dude.
in India?
Now,
You did?
not post 9th, 10th. I did it a lot after 12th. I
Mm,
lost like 10 kgs after my 12th. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. And I got it all back now. Whatever. And more. But
It's a
that's
boomerang.
fine. Yeah,
It
yeah.
goes away and then comes back to you.
Yeah, the thing is, no one tells you it's a boomerang because you're just like, abhi ho gaya.
Ha. It's like
Abhi
a
ho gaya. Abhi you've lost it, and then you enter college. After 12th, I entered college, and then I got these new group of friends, and all of us like to eat a lot, basically. So
Mr.
we
Pow,
did
man.
that for like 4 years. Yeah,
Yeah. College is such a fuck it stage, but
yeah.
I mean, I had a couple of different I guess sports of working out craze. One was after ninth, 10th.
Mm.
Like that's when you like start thinking about girls. And then you soon realize that girls like they say ki, it's all about how you are inside. But there is nothing inside ninth and 10th. There was nothing inside. So I'm like personality है ही नहीं, body भी नहीं है. So we can work on my body first and then personality, it will happen eventually once I start
Yeah,
reading books.
I've
But
it on my personality throughout.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the only like that's the only thing that you kind of think you have.
yeah.
You
It's
have.
good save. I
Thank you.
saw you
Thank you.
almost slip up.
Thank you. That was walking on eggshells there. But I joined Air Gym in Pune.
Oh yeah,
In
I remember that. That was, I think, a lot of people's first gym.
Yep,
Uh,
yep. And dude, I till this day, I'm not kidding you. The Rihanna song, "Let's get love in a heartless place. We found love in a hot place." You know that song?
I think I do. I don't know.
Uh, okay. See, I
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna get sued by copyright because I did a really bad job singing it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I mean, you do the same thing with your song covers also.
oh shit.
The
That was a very innocent way of. I didn't know you were going there, but but
had to. I
to
saw it. I
this
couldn't
day,
stop.
to this day, whenever that song comes out, it just takes me back to Air and those those trainers who like
Yeah.
they like that's a thing only in India. Here, no one gives a fuck about you. You go to the gym, you're by yourself. There are no trainers around.
Oh
India,
yeah.
वो आएंगे तेरे पीछे आएंगे बोलेंगे कि you're doing it wrong, even if you're not doing anything.
I
They like
think
start.
that's one of the. This is how it works. All right. Um, you go to the trainer. This is trainer gang. This is gangs part 2. So let's say you're new in a gym and you're walking on a treadmill, and this is what happened with someone I know even, and they were like, oh, this person is like, these people are so nice in the gym. They're paying attention to you and everything. and I'm like, just wait 3 days. And then for 3 days, they paid full attention. And then at the end of the third, they're like, "So, are you interested in personal training?" That's
Oh.
always, I think, that's what they shoot for from the first minute. So that
Uh-huh.
kind of like depressed me, and it's been like a lot of people have done that. Now I'm sure there's a bunch of trainers who who are just helping out, just being on the floor and helping people is part of their job, right?
Yeah.
And personal training is like a separate this thing which I think pays a lot higher. uh
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what everyone, like, the more personal training time you have, I think basically the more money you're making.
Yeah. This is a fucked up analogy, but it's kind of like, strippers. Like,
I
you
can't
know,
wait for this.
you're you're dancing in front of people. I mean, that's your job. That's your
Yeah,
like basic job. But then the real place where you make money is when you use the back room,
yeah,
one-on-one personal
acha,
training.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
But
it's kind of like, I think a lot of jobs, I think it's like that. Like, you have like your regular hours which kind of gives you that job security, and then
yeah,
these are the boost timings, the personal training times, where you really have to
yeah,
uh
that's where you make the most money.
most money.
I
Yeah,
mean, you look at servers.
yeah, but it kind of like put this feeling in your head that, oh, this guy's just talking to me because, like, he wants to get me into personal training. He doesn't really give a fuck if I'm doing this right. you know he's not correcting my whatever.
It's like it's like when a dude approaches a girl at a bar. I'm sure that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
goes
yeah,
on in
I'm
the
sure.
girl's mind. It's like, dude, this guy is just talking to me because he has bad intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah, or good intentions if he's hot.
To be fair, most guys are gunning for that. If you're just like going up to a girl randomly and talking to her,
Yeah.
yeah, when else do you
Well,
go
I
for
mean,
people
yeah,
training?
in a bar setting, yeah, no one's like going to make friends. No one's like, oh, let's make
Yeah.
a long-term friendship where we share secrets. Like, no one's fucking doing that.
Only some secrets are being shared, but
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, man, gym. I had that ninth grade, but then I gave up. I think I gave up really easily because the
Yeah.
girl that I was going to the gym for started dating someone else. So I was like, what? I was like, what's the point now? Uh,
Yeah.
but then, but then I picked it up back after 12th, and तभी भी दिरियाना का वही गाना बज रहा था gym में.
Did you seriously pick it up after you moved to the US or when you were back in India?
So I had started going to the gym back in India
Yeah.
just for shits and giggles. I was like,
Yeah.
I had gotten much taller as well. I was like a
Yeah.
hobbit
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah.
I was the hobbit. So like I was like I'd gotten taller. Also, I just was more. It was much more of an urgent thing because,
Yeah.
dude, I was 17. We were 17, and I was like, अभी अगर body नहीं बनाया तो मतलब girls would always say कि you're so cute, but that cute is a whole different cute.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
There are two
there's two
cutes.
kinds. There's the Brad Pitt cute and there's the teddy bear cute. Okay.
Yes,
You wanna be the Brad Pitt cute.
exactly.
Yeah. Basically.
But
Yeah.
we were never. I'm just grouping you because we both look
No,
pretty
man. I
similar.
have so many people reaching out to me about you, asking for information about you. That's not even funny. Yeah.
They all work for the CIA.
No, no. They're legit people. And then I have to tell them, like, sorry,
That's what
guys.
you think.
Sorry, guys.
It's
Yeah.
just the FBI pretending to be
Bro,
people from,
India में
हाँ,
अच्छा
इंडिया का FBI जो भी है वो.
अच्छा CBI.
CBS, yes.
Yeah, CID.
CID.
Come on, how do you not know this?
CID. Shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely started going to the gym in India, but what really changed things is when I first moved here, the first summer, right, that I was here.
Mm.
This was before like my college started, my freshman year started. The first
You're
summer,
not there. Yo.
here
Okay.
in the US,
Yeah.
I didn't have a job, and I was staying with my mom and my sister. So that whole and my mom was working, right? So she was gone the whole day. I didn't have a job. I didn't have school, so I was just at
Yeah.
home chilling. So I got a bike, and I was like, because I had started the gym, I was like, maybe I'll just continue going to the gym here. I
Yeah.
found out a gym that was close to me, but that was like a good 30-35 minute bike ride,
Oh god damn.
and
How
I
many
would do
miles was
that
it?
every day. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know. But it was like no
Yeah.
traffic, right? And the
But I
sidewalks,
mean,
right?
35 minutes of just cycling
Cycling. That's
there and back. That's
there, and
basically
yeah,
like
there
almost a,
workout.
yeah. Oh
And
shit.
then so I did that every single day, and I didn't think much of it just because the place was so new.
Yeah.
Like everything, like there's a sidewalk first of all. Like what the fuck? मतलब रास्ता है, उसके बाजू में मतलब लोग चलने के लिए रास्ता है. So
हाँ मतलब होता है पर like it's bad.
अरे but India
उधर
में तो
पान
बहुत
नहीं थूका था.
no, this is not spotted, yeah.
Yeah.
But things were so new that I was just taking everything in. So I didn't think twice, ki, oh, it's so far and I'm going to do this. And it was summertime, which was Michigan. Beautiful, very deceiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think about it, because the next like several months was just fuck all crazy.
Yeah.
But that really made the biggest difference because I
Yeah.
lost a ton of weight there.
Yeah. In those 3 or 4 months. I
Yeah.
feel, yeah, like those first 3 or 4 months are always the best. Like, so the way I lost my weight back then was basically like you worked out for 3 or 4 months, and then I stopped because college started. And then,
Mhm.
I mean, that was no excuse, but at the time it was an excuse. Okay. So, and then college started, and then I continued losing weight because all the muscle that I'd built up was going away. And I didn't realize that at the time.
Oh,
I didn't realize that at the time, but I was like, screw it, I'm losing weight. I mean, so it's like you're kind of getting unhealthier, but then you're still happy because, I mean,
because
you
the
don't
diet
know.
is going down.
Yeah, just the dial is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling though.
It's a
But
nice feeling, yeah. But
yeah, but essentially it's not good for you. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, gotta get back on that wagon at some point.
Yeah, same, same.
Yeah.
I just got a bike. So I had this thing that we bought like at my parents' place. It's called a fit desk.
Okay.
It's like a desk. It's like a pretty decent size like platform, but it's attached to a cycle.
Oh
So
shit!
it's a
What?
stationary cycle. So like yeah, so it's a desk and a cycle.
I'm gonna look this up. What's it called? A
Fit
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 desk.
desk. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Essentially it's a stationary cycle with just a platform.
With a desk,
Yeah. So like
I'd
you
get that.
can you can
That's,
read a book, you can watch a movie, you can put your iPad there.
yeah. The
So
damage is not too bad. Even it's perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it I haven't used it yet. It was घर पे रखा था for 2 years.
But it seems like something I would use all the time because I'm at home all day now.
Yeah, you just have it there and you just keep pedaling.
Yeah, and you
You know?
can do it like while watching TV or anything. Yeah, basically anything boring even. It's a good filler.
Yeah, maybe we should
But
do a
yeah,
podcast with
yeah.
with the bikes. Maybe
Hey,
us on the bikes.
if you guys want to sponsor us, like we're right here. So
They'll be like we'd rather our business go bankrupt than sponsor you guys.
yeah, I mean, we just like ran like a minute long ad for you guys, but whatever.
No big deal. No big deal. We just did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we do this stuff for free, but like, but money helps. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'd been thinking about getting one of those cycles, the regular cycles, but then this is pretty cool.
I'm also looking at regular cycles just because it's the weather is so nice outside, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you want to be part of that culture. Just a tight span ke goggles laga ke they go on a road biking with the water like the
Yeah, dude. Um,
to the France.
yeah. So Chicago has this amazing service where you can just get on the bike, and it's like a annual fee, $100 a year, and they have options, whatever. It's not too
Hmm.
expensive, but it's designed for one-way travel. So you get on it at one locations. You pick it up from like there's these docks all over the city. You pick it up from like one dock, you ride it, and you drop it off at the other thing. And that thing is amazing. I used that a few times, but then every time I've used it in downtown Chicago, I've gotten yelled at by taxi drivers. Always taxi drivers, right? They just have
What?
something out for you for cyclists, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you doing though?
Oh, I was doing fine. I just probably overtook someone on a cycle, but whatever.
Puneri driving kiya. That's what we like
Little bit.
whenever someone drives rash here, like that's what we and my parents say, oh look at this guy, he's doing Puneri driving.
Yeah. That's like kidhar se bhi nikalne ka.
Baju say. That's more
Ha.
like in the cities though.
Yeah. No, but I've legit got yelled at even when I didn't do that. And yeah, I'm like a safe driver.
Damn, they're just catcalling you.
Huh?
Like the negative kind of catcalling.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah, they're
I
instead of
mean,
whistling, they're screaming.
get the
As
fuck out of there is not like cat calling. What the fuck are you doing is not exactly cat
What if,
calling.
what if they add, hey, there's sexy. What the fuck are you doing?
See, I won't mind that.
That would be a confusing cat call.
Yeah. The thing
Because
is,
that's,
yeah.
dude,
You're like, I don't know if I'd get pissed off or not. It depends on what kind of person you are, what part of the sentence you decide to focus on.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you put emphasis on the sexy, it's like, hey, there's sexy. Pause. What the fuck are you doing?
That's basically like saying like, हाँ बहुत होशियार है ना तू.
हाँ. पर उसमें sexy कहाँ से आया? उसमें वो romantic
it's
वाला
like
angle कहाँ से आया?
you give them a positive word when you don't really mean it.
होशियार, अच्छा.
हाँ, like
Means
you're
clever.
हाँ, होशियार means clever, yeah. So you're basically throwing out a positive quality and you don't mean it. Like it's like हाँ तेरे को. So I realized the word shaana in Marathi or Hindi, wherever, I think it's used everywhere.
Yeah.
बहुत शाना हो रहा है क्या? Like shana literally means like good.
I thought it was clever.
I thought shana means like हाँ कितनी शाना मुलगा है, like such a good
clever
boy.
He's a very clever
Is it
boy.
clever or is it just
Clever.
good?
No, it's clever. Hushar is intelligent.
Yeah.
Shana is clever.
No, bro, Hushar is both intelligent and clever.
You've been calling. Wait, intelligent and clever or the other one? What was the first word that you said?
Shana.
No. What's the first English meaning that you said?
Dude, intelligent and clever mean the same thing.
No.
Yes.
No. Intelligent and clever are two completely different qualities.
Let's get into this. What?
Dude, okay.
What does intelligent mean and what does clever mean?
Clever is... Wait, I'm thinking of cunning.
Yes.
Fuck me. Yeah, I'm thinking of cunning. Cunning, yeah, like cunning fox. That's like, yeah.
Yeah. So that also like Shanagiri.
Huh.
Yeah. See, cunning works for that.
Cunning works, Shana. If you add the giri, main aise giri. वैसे गिरी लोकेट पड़ी.
What's happening?
That was, I don't know, Babuji Zara Teere Chalo lyrics came to my mind. Sorry. But Shaana Keri, yeah, that means cunning.
हाँ, like
At
बहुत
that,
शाना बन रहा है क्या? Like
yeah,
that's also like बहुत होशियार बन रहा है क्या? But then that said, when a person, so like okay, so if a person is being too clever,
smart ass.
yes,
Yeah,
cunning and smart ass is along
yeah.
similar lines. Yeah. Okay, this is why we don't have a topic, right? We don't have a topic because we talk about random shit, and
Yes.
then we continue doing that,
Yes.
and we don't come back to the original random
Aha.
shit. See, the first episode worked with a topic because it's something we both really love. It's food.
Oh
And
yeah, we
we
can
can
have.
talk about for hours, but we can't talk about like Shana and Clever for like
Dude,
an
yeah.
hour. And then at the same time, with a topic, stories like this can't come into the picture.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's really, getting offended that we're not talking.
Dude, a few people reached out to me. They were like, why don't you have a topic?
Do they intimately know you?
Somewhat.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
figured.
They were like, you don't have a topic. And the second thing I got was, you don't, you should be more energetic. And I'm like, मैं क्या नाचूं क्या मतलब? Like, I, this is not the point.
We should just crush Monster before every podcast.
Yeah,
Just like
dude.
the intro should be us like lifting 2 cans of Monster, cheersing it, and just
Chugging.
chugging it. And just the next whole hour is us trying not to get a heart attack. We're just like,
we should do that once. We should do that.
dude, if we do that with
we do that.
Monsters, we'll get sponsored by Monster because that's how it works.
Are they that easy? Is it that easy?
I'm just convincing myself. Yes, it is that easy.
Let's give it a shot. Next episode's Monsters will be sponsored by us. But then all the episodes after that
We will be sponsored by Monster.
we are hoping will be sponsored by Monster.
The song that we'll sing after that is that we're friends with the monster inside of my pod. We'll just have Monster executives dancing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had this idea though. This is kind of getting into we're kind of breaking the fourth wall here because we're like talking about the podcast on a podcast, which is
yeah.
But I guess that is our podcast. How about this idea? What if have you watched cooking videos, like Indian cooking videos?
Yeah.
Like regional cooking. I'm not talking about mainstream cooking.
So the thing is, the other day I wanted to find out the recipe for Kerala ghee roast beef. Okay, Kerala ghee roast beef.
Wow.
Okay, that's the thing.
Yeah.
All the videos were in Malayalam.
Mm-hmm.
And I followed them. And it worked. So yeah, I guess I have.
How did you figure out the quantities?
दिखता है ना वीडियो में. Like
पर वो मलयालम में लिखा रहेगा ना 1 teaspoon.
No, it's a video, so you can see the person doing stuff. So then you kind of like put it in your head.
Okay.
You kind of proportionize.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's my guilty pleasure is just watching regional cooking channels. Like I'll watch a Bengali cooking channel, and I and my mom share clips of that. Just like look at how Bengali this is, and like I don't know, it's just like a thing.
Yeah.
And it do the same thing with Marathi. Like my mom and I watch like a Marathi cooking channel.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it's so Marathi, it just feels good. It just feels like like your home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Like
do. I mean,
some of the words that you don't hear often, just like living by yourself, you don't hear those.
yeah. I genuinely feel like I've started speaking more Marathi after I got here, after I got to America, because
Really?
I hung out with a bunch of Marathi people initially,
Ah,
and all those guys spoke like proper Marathi. Like, dude, my parents don't speak Marathi that proper. Okay, like we probably at home are like
burn.
40% English and 60% Marathi, maybe. You know, like a lot of these words, like a lot of these phrases, like we don't like if there's a problem, we'll be like, "Kai problem hai."
Yeah, you add the English.
Yeah, you're gonna use the word problem because
Yeah,
yeah, we don't
yeah.
normally would say vishay or something at home. You know, there's this amazing chef called Ranveer Brar. Okay,
Oh, I know Ranveer Brar.
he was an Indian master chef. Okay, and this guy, I wanted to figure out how to make poha. Okay, and
Yeah,
pohe rather. And the thing is, see, it's very difficult to find the kind of pohe people make at home. Like, there's so many different kinds of pohe.
yeah.
You
Variety,
know? Yeah,
variety
yeah.
pack.
Like,
Yeah,
if you put tomato in pohe, like that's it's
that's
just it's
pulao.
unacceptable to me.
That's pulao. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out. Yeah,
yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know why people do it, but
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck.
So um, I saw the recipe, and he started off with, "Come on, don't do this to me, don't do this to me." Really, really.
My dad called me.
Did you lose your video?
No, I didn't lose it. I didn't lose the video. It got cut because my dad called. So now
Okay.
we're back.
Oh, you're
We're
back.
back.
Okay, cool. Okay, so so Ranveer Brar, right? He said that, okay, today I am from Lucknow, I think, and he was like, "I'm from Lucknow, and I'm gonna make like Lucknowi pohe." And no, sorry, I thought he would say that, and I was just immediately like, no, just like about to shut it, and then he was like, "पर आज मैं मराठी स्टाइल पोहे बनाऊंगा because I'm married to a Maharashtrian woman, so I am
Oh.
gonna make Marathi pohe." And I was just like, "This is the man." Yeah, and then I followed him. They turned out great. Now I have 4 pounds of pohe in the
Was
house.
it kande pohe?
Mm.
Yeah.
I didn't know. What are the other kind?
Well, I mean, you can add many things in pohe. You can add potatoes in pohe. Batata. Do you add
Yeah,
potatoes?
yes. Potatoes have to. It makes it so much fuller and like it's just
What
nice.
about peas?
So I think my mom adds peas sometimes, but I like my dad loves them with peas, but I really prefer them without. It depends on the peas because peas are so subjective, right? Because
Peas in a pod. Yeah.
so peas, right? Peas,
That's
if they are like nice and juicy, they're nice. I don't mind them. But if they're not that, if they're like a little bit harder than you want them to be,
hmm.
just ruins the whole thing. So I prefer no peas.
I'm the opposite. I hate a squishy pea. I love the fried pea. Love me some fried pea.
So explain this. Let's get into this. The pea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that like a well-rounded pea? I'm not talking about a mushy pea. I'm talking about like the well-rounded pea you bite in and it's juicy.
Well, the thing is, it
I
doesn't
don't like that.
matter. It doesn't matter if the pea is well rounded because it's going to be knocked out of shape by the time you cook it.
That's what shouldn't happen.
Wait, but then you're eating kacha pea.
No, it's got to be like it's. I think there's some balance there in the middle. You got to find the right spot where it's not mushy, but it's not cut off also.
Yeah, I guess like to pea or not to pea is the question. But I I prefer a soft pea, but not a squishy pea. It should be soft and like like fried.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
okay. Not I
That's
don't
what I
want
want.
like juices oozing out. There was this episode of Powerpuff Girls that fucking freaked me the fuck out as a kid. and
Okay.
that I think has like uh is causing this phobia of squishy peas in my mind. It's an episode where was it Powerpuff Girls or Dexter's? One of them, the two.
Okay.
But they're served some food and this pea, and there's a scene where this person takes the pea and bites into it, and like green water oozes out, and it's so gross. And as a kid, I'm like, "Ye mutter is my enemy after this."
Oh yeah. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it's
Oh,
in the
I'm
back of my head or something, but yeah. Sounds I can picture how Powerpuff Girls might have done it.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk
Because
about talk.
because they had another episode where there's this kid who eats glue.
Yes, I remember that. That
And
was
this is one of the most disgusting episodes I have seen. Like I enjoyed it as a kid, but looking back, like even when I was watching it, I was like, this is wrong. Like you shouldn't. I never found the fascination. Like why is this a problem? Like okay, so in Popeye they show that his kids don't eat spinach, or his kids or whoever's kids those three things are, right? But they're
yeah.
like they don't eat spinach, they don't eat broccoli. That makes sense. It's not very super appetizing. I mean, not that glue is appetizing. why why is this? Who thought of this? Do kids in America really have a glue eating problem?
Apparently,
Really?
that's how they get gluten intolerant. Okay, sorry. Bad. I'll walk myself out. Uh, but I think they do it. It's the whole thing. It's like the stickiness. See, I think glue is no longer glue like it used to be. Like it's changed now. I think they've identified like Tide Pods. Like fucking kids are dumb as shit.
Do you remember those brown bottles with the
Yeah, yeah. And then you like,
yeah?
yeah. And then Fairy Stick came, and that just changed the game.
Those brown bottles ka glue always used to get stuck to your
And
hand.
then you would peel it.
Peel it.
Oh,
It used to be
dude.
so satisfying to peel it.
Yeah. Would you sometimes purposely put it on your hands?
Not that I remember. But it always used to, I was messy, so it just used to get on somehow.
Okay.
And see, it's like messy plus bad at art and crafts is going to end up in that result. Like, because they're like, okay, today's art and craft period, like get like, kya wo paper, colored paper, what was that thing called? I don't know.
Chart paper.
Chart paper is different. That's for charts. That's big. These were like
Oh,
chota squares of like colored paper, red,
oh
blue, yellow. You know
yeah.
those?
Shit.
Yeah. And I
What were
used
this
to,
called?
I don't know what those papers were called, but I remember I hated that day because it's like, it just seemed like a really messy activity. And I didn't like that. I was like, this, where's the math? But yeah.
Yeah, man. Glue. That was my original guilty pleasure was taking the glue, and when no one was looking, just put it on my hand and then start peeling, and then be like, "Oh, I'm just so messy," and then just start peeling, knowing that I've done it on purpose.
Yeah. But here's my question. If you had the option to not do it, could you do it? Or you were just like, oh, this is fun, so I don't really care if it gets on my hand.
Oh yeah, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Did not give. It was just so satisfying to remove it. It's like bubble wrap,
Yeah.
if like you just burst it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know glue sniffing was a big thing here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like gets you kind of like, ooh,
Sniffing
yeah,
glue? Like what?
sniffing glue.
At what part of your education is this? Is this first grade or like first year of college?
This is this is a recurring theme, recurring hobby. I think sniffing glue. I think that's like a euphemism for some other kind of drug. Maybe I've got that wrong because
Maybe.
sniffing glue, serious health side effects. Sniffing glue is cheap, but dangerous way people have used to get high for many years.
It's a weird way. Like
For
I
many
know.
years.
Is it the same thing as the sanitizer method?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
It's anything that smells alcoholic, remotely alcoholic, people sniff.
Is there alcohol in glue though?
I don't know. Whatever
I don't
that
think so. I
whatever
don't
that
think so.
thing.
Yeah, it's something else. Something that I don't know. Is the same thing that's in paint, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, talk about a gateway drug. It's
Glue.
glue. People blame marijuana. It's
And
glue.
and kids are the one who use it the most.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in my adult life, I have not used as much glue.
तूने वो have you done Fevicol ka? Remember the Fevicol ad?
Which one?
Fisherman with the stick, and he like puts tada, 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 and then there's another fisherman sitting, and he's like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" And
Oh
this
yeah,
fisherman
yeah,
in
yeah.
the and he like puts it, and he gets fish, dude. That ad is probably one of the best ads I've seen coming out of
Yeah,
like India. Like all the
yeah,
Fevicol ads were just genius. Whoever came up with those ads, mind blowing,
yeah. The
mind blowing.
Fevicol ads. Yeah, and
There's
there
like a
was
YouTube
like
compilation.
there's the sound that goes with it. Chip chips, quick, quick, something like that.
Yeah, it's
It's
chip
some
chip.
music.
Gets it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good
All
memories.
yeah, man.
Yeah, speaking of memories, I watched Scoob yesterday.
Oh, the Scoop movie.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good nostalgia trip.
Is it a good movie though? Take nostalgia out of it.
So basically, it has everything that you've seen in Scooby Doo cartoons. Like, if you
Okay.
want like typical Scooby stuff, you're gonna find it in the movie. Like, some of the stuff like Fred loves the mystery machine and Daphne always gets caught, and so, stuff like that.
Wait,
This,
Daphne gets caught
yeah, Daphne gets caught all the time
with what doing what?
doing whatever. In every episode, she's the one who gets caught by the
Oh.
ghost, like not like caught.
Yeah. Casual sexism. Matlab.
No, she gets caught by the ghost. Like, dude,
So a sexist ghost, no. But the Scooby Doo was back in like the 50s and the 40s when like it was like the girl in distress and then like
yeah.
go and rescue. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing is, if it's like, yeah, I know, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah. No, I don't know about you, but I am woke as fuck.
Yeah, man. Wokeness is what we do not talk about on this podcast because things
Yeah.
are too serious.
I mean, you used to live in Walker. That
Huh?
was Walker. Walker, not Walker.
Yeah. No, that is not very woke. Um,
So all in all, you get everything from a so it's not like the same animation though, right?
oh,
Different.
it's a
It's
newer kind
3D.
of animation. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a 3D animation,
yeah,
whatever that is. Yeah.
yeah. What's that? It's the Jimmy Neutron animation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So is that called 3D animation?
That's 3D animation. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um.
So it's that, and they kind of show like that's in the trailer. They show like the beginning of this thing and the whole, basically. Okay, the theme of the whole movie. This is a spoiler, but it's a minor spoiler. The whole theme of the movie is fucking okay.
Hey, bol.
नहीं
Bol.
अभी कल बताएगा अभी पॉडकास्ट होने के बाद but yeah, it's a good nostalgia trip. I really liked watching it.
Nice, man. I just
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of those. Like, okay, tell me if you suffer from this issue.
Okay.
Can you go back and rewatch things
Can I go back and
and
rewatch things?
rewatch things?
I
Because
used to do that. Now I can't.
okay,
I used to do that a lot. I used to do that. I think I've seen Friends a million times. I've seen How I Met Your Mother a million times. There's just some of these shows maybe. The other day I found myself, now it's like, if it's something that I haven't watched in the last 5 years, I can probably go back and rewatch it. Like I found myself watching Drake and Josh the other day.
Oh, classic.
But if you ask me to like watch an episode of a web series, like which web series, let's say Mirzapur, probably won't. But it's two different totally kind of shows. But
Yeah. I
even
don't
if
think
it's
I've
in
seen.
the same comedy genre, like Modern Family, I finished watching Modern Family. If I have to go watch that again, I probably won't be as enthusiastic to. I'll probably pick up something new.
Yeah. I think there's something about sitcoms in general that make you that it's easier to get into all over again.
Yeah, because you don't invest yourself as much in every episode.
Because the format's the same. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's the same set, and people are entering the same way, and shit's happening in the same. You
And the
know.
problems have like similar patterns. Like
Yeah.
every episode, there's a different problem, but you can like, um, but at the same time, those it's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just it's see the thing is when you start it, you're not in. You know that you're not investing, but in those 20 minutes, you kind of invest more than you expected to.
Right.
Whereas in a 40-minute show, most times you're waiting for things to happen,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of talk, and which might not be like the fun part of the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, this is a question that I have for you, and this might be a controversial question. Would you
Okay.
consider CID a sitcom?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I haven't watched a lot of CID.
What?
Yeah, yeah. See, I'll tell you the story. Um,
This might
so
have
when
been
I was
interesting.
when I was a kid, right? I went to my cousin's place and they were watching CID. And at the end, they kind of showed a body with bullet holes riddled in it.
Hmm.
As a 6-year-old, I couldn't get over that. And I was like, shit, if I watch this show, ye aisa kuch aayega. and then I grew up, and then I didn't end up really watching it a lot. But then I've seen bits of it. Like I've
And
seen a
now you
few
go.
episodes here and there, but like I've never watched it regularly or anything.
Now you go back to that same scene. You're like, "Arey, ye to ketchup hai."
Yeah, dude.
It's just a horrible job at showing
Listen,
bullet wounds.
I got very scared in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone when वो टर्बन के पीछे से वोल्डेमॉर्ट आता है, ठीक है?
What do you have against turbans, dude?
Huh? I don't have
What do
anything
you?
against turbans. It's like he
I
takes
you are being exposed right now. I hope you know that.
he takes
Cancer,
his turban
Raj's
off
cancer.
and there's a face behind him. There's a face behind him, dude. It's like, holy shit, if that happened to me, like I don't know what I would do.
Dude, you'll have two faces. That's the best scenario.
I bro, two faces though I already
Damn. But
have.
that's crazy that scared you because you and my then newly born sister had this one thing in common.
Really?
She was terrified of the movie. We went to see this movie in Pune. This was 2000 when it just released, 2000, right? There was a
Maybe.
theater. I don't know if it's still there, called Alka. It's an old Pune
That's
theater.
still there.
Alka's still there. Okay.
I think, yeah. Yeah, I think
It
it's
should
still
be.
there.
I hope it's still there. But
Yeah.
my parents took me, and then we're sitting, me, my mom, my dad, and my sister, who was like, I mean, less than a year old.
Yeah.
And the trailer chalu hua, and then there was this helicopter that came in, and the movies, like the sound and shit that plays, she starts crying. And then it's that awkward moment where you have a crying baby in a theater. People are trying to watch the movie, and my dad and like we're holding it. Like I was too young to understand the awkward social implications of that,
Yeah.
but my parents were probably, getting the brunt of that. And then my mom was
Yeah.
like, "You go." She told my dad, and then so my dad took my sister and literally stood outside the theater and walked with her the whole movie.
Oh damn.
He
So she
literally
didn't watch the movie basically. It was just
No,
outside.
he didn't watch the movie. me and my mom, yeah, we watched the movie, and I remember on the drive back, I was so impacted by the movie. I was like, "This is insane." I don't remember watching the movie, but I remember on the drive back, I was leaning out of the car window, and I was like looking down at the road like this, and
Huh.
the road was going by, and then it was like the nighttime, and the thought came to me. I was like, "अगर मैं wizard हुआ, who's going to tell me I'm a wizard?" I was like, what if I'm a wizard? Like shit like that started
But you
coming.
you didn't think like कूद के देखूं क्या मतलब
नहीं
होता
नहीं
हो कि
नहीं नहीं.
I was like, that's the direction you're going in. Like I was looking at the road, I was looking outside my window.
No.
It's like if nobody tells me I'm a wizard, I will never know. Oh, might as well jump and find out.
No. Dude, no. मैं फट्टू
Even
था.
wizards break bones.
नहीं, मैं फट्टू था. I was just like, the thought was enough. I'm like, okay.
See, the thing is, a lot of people still wonder that. You know,
Oh, yeah, I know. Dude.
Still waiting for my Hogwarts letter. That's a lot of people's Instagram bio.
Oh, yeah, still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's... Yeah, you got rejected. Just come to terms with that.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
like
Hogwarts is... Yeah, it's definitely real. But you got rejected.
Hogwarts is like Harvard, yeah, basically. It's like only a few people get
Oh,
in.
fuck, man. Copy kya pura Harvard, Hogwarts.
And it's like only a few people get in. So if you think of it, there's like there are 7 guys. I'd done this math when I was a kid. There were 7 guys in Harry's Gryffindor house in his batch. Okay, in his dorm or whatever. I think
that dorm doesn't make fucking sense, first of all.
Huh?
Like, architecturally and just physically doesn't make sense. Because what you said is right. There's only 7 people in there, but then it's huge. Like, Hogwarts is huge.
No, 7 people only in his class.
Again,
Of Gryffindor. So this is only boys. So let's double that. Okay. Let's say there are 14 people, and 14 into 4. That's how many people are there in a batch.
Because 4 houses, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a low number. That's a low number of like number of wizards in England. Nice. Wait. The number of wizards in England, if you want to take that, and there's basically like these many kids here. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, but because also in the movie, what I was saying is in his dorm, you see like they're just like handful of like first of all, the common place is so small.
Yeah. It's like a fireplace in 2 couches.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
that's it.
Yeah,
and we have to imagine that not only Harry's batch of Gryffindor people, but also every other batch, 6 other batches.
Yes.
Of Gryffindor people all live in this place.
Yeah.
And
yeah, which is it doesn't make it's abuse.
Yeah.
It's abuse. You can't.
It's like the Mumbai local train, man. all up in there.
Yeah, and nobody fights. Nobody has roommate issues.
No, and they're all sharing one giant room.
Yeah,
and 0 people. Hold on, they have
roommate issues.
Oh, Harry and Ron in the 7th book.
That's just a fight that happens, but it doesn't have
not 7th. Sorry, not 7th.
The 4th
book,
seventh. Right?
4th book. Sorry.
Yeah. That's just a fight that happens, but it's not a fight because they're roommates. It's because as people they're not getting along.
Yeah. That's true.
Like, it's not like Harry left his socks lying somewhere or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you? Have you had roommates?
Oh yeah, many roommates.
You got along
Uh,
with them?
yeah,
And वो
yeah.
podcast देखेंगे छोड़.
No, I'm pretty sure like most of my roommates are from here, so I don't think. I think people from America think I'm doing this Indian thing, so no one watches it. Yeah. They're like, "Acha, ye apna kuch to dusra." I Two Face. I am Two Face. May but as soon as this podcast ends, my American accent comes out in all its glory
In front of Americans.
in front of Americans. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But this is what's your more natural state? This is your more natural state.
Right now, I've gotten to a point where my natural state can be both. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
my accent shifts a little and just certain mannerisms shift.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be using like, I had gone there only. Like, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, oh, I had gone there only, or, yeah, karte hai na. Yeah. Like,
Huh, but
this shit,
that, yeah.
my muscles shift and my
It's like you
body
subconsciously send a message to your brain like, don't do this.
yeah. And it's someone got me self-conscious like back in third year. Someone had said that we had met bunch of like we had gone out to a party, okay, and I was with someone who was Indian origin but American.
Okay.
And then we were like walking and she was walking, and then we just randomly met bunch of Bangladeshi dudes on the road. And we were just like, and I mean, we were drunk, they were drunk, you know, they see brown people, they get excited. I got excited.
Yeah.
So we were walking and they were like talking in English, and I could tell that they're talking in a Bengali accent in English Bengali accent.
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything. I was just talking in my American accent because I don't want to small talk and stuff. But then something happened, and somehow I think she told them, it's like, oh, isn't your mom from Bengal or something? And they started like, oh, so you're Bengali, and like in Bengali they said that.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started talking to them, once we finished the conversation, they went their way.
It's
I
like
went my way.
the curtain
It lifts, right?
it lifts.
So
Yeah.
we went our own ways, and then the person I was with, she was like, who was that? I'm like, no, that was I don't know, I just met them. It's like, no, that you, who was that? And I was like, what do you mean? It's like your walking style changed, and the way you moved changed, and obviously the language you're speaking changed. And then that's the first time I'm like, fuck, am I a different person when I'm, but
yeah. I mean, you're different people. Like, you're different people. You're a different person around different people. Right? I think that every human is like that. You tend to do that, right?
Yeah.
So I think the problem that arises is that now we're putting out this podcast and a bunch of people are looking at it.
Yeah.
And and the thing is, you might not be this way in front of everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's like, so what you're seeing basically, I'm looking at the camera. So what you're seeing basically, this is not like this is a version of me, but it's like the version of me that I have in front of Pranay probably. Like, I don't think, I'm not too mindful of the audience watching the podcast or anything. So,
which is how it should be.
Yeah. Which is
yeah. But I mean, it's all about the comfort level, right? At some point, you just stop giving a fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, the thing is, someone, I don't know who had that quote or who said this first, but it was like, you think that people think about you way more than they actually do.
Yes.
You know, everybody is narcissistic to a point. Like, all people care about is themselves.
Yeah. And if you see someone who's not narcissistic, you find them a little weird initially.
Yeah, like what, and they usually have beads and flowers and crystals, and they're like, we all are like one, and you're like, wait a second, that's weird.
Are you hating on hippies, Pranay? uh, but
Oh,
I
so
think we
let me no, no,
started.
no, before we end this, I have a proposal for the next part. Okay, how would you like? That's not even the right question. Would you like to change the format up a bit and change it to something where we are like, I don't want to call it a reaction video because it seems like a cheap way out, but trying to find a unique twist to reaction videos. Like maybe looking up like top 10 worst, I don't know, roads to drive on, or worst like songs, or like, shit like that
Yeah.
on
That
Quora. And
sounds
then,
like fun. That sounds like we
yeah,
can
because then we can talk shit
spend a
about
good
that.
hour. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good way to spend
Yeah.
an hour just talking
And
about
if someone actually did make it through all this time, one, thank you. Two, what the fuck were you thinking? And three, if you like this idea, let us know.
Let us know. Comments.
Yeah. Yes. It's probably going to be Mattu watches. Only Mattu watches the whole video.
I don't think Mattu watches it anymore.
Oh, he gave up. Shit.
I don't think he. Yeah.
Mattu, come back. Mattu, we love you. Tu hi mera pyar. Tu hi dildar.
Mattu, please watch.
Yeah, if you made it this far, Mattu, please watch.
Mattu, tu hi ek akela hai.
Oh, man.
Cool. All right. See you guys.
Peace.